You ever in a mellow mood? But we're rockers, okay? You want to be mellow, but even more mellow than your mellow moods. Yeah, so it's not space rock. It's not fusion jazz. No, it's a bit too edgy. Maybe you're in a mood for Les Robots. Intermission Optigan, which was a toy keyboard the toy company, I never heard it pronounced in years, Mattel? You know, He-Man in the universe, that sort of thing. Toys. They had a toy keyboard in '69. And yes, Les Robots has Optigan and did a song or two for you on the Optigan. There's also some guitar, okay? But it's retro 60s instrumental rock in the vein of the Shadows and the Ventures. And certain soundtrack music for 50s and 60s motion pictures, especially science fiction. Got your interest? Hey group, welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Les Robots. And apparently a broken Optigan entertains us. And while this is retro 60s, you know, the guy review in Shindig, the magazine, which is all about retro 60s, since they named themselves for a 60s rock and roll TV show named Shindig. Came out last Friday. Gotta love the 21st century. They get to hear anything. Anything your heart desires is being made new somewhere in the world. And today, somewhere in the world is the Netherlands for Les Robots. They pretend to be robots from outer space, entertaining us with robot music. And yes, I was entertained for the last 24 plus hours by Les Robots. What are we talking about? Since I'm stuck here, because I can't play it for you, I gotta explain it to you. And of course, it's on YouTube. So go hear it for yourself, and there you go. But do you want to spend the time? This is about as close in my collection as I really get. Rock and roll 1966. Oh no, none of the hip stuff from 1966. Oh no. The Happenings. See you in September. Cherish by the Association. Oh. That. Oh, okay. Les Robots is hipper than that. Not. Well, they're in. When they play a guitar, it's in this neighborhood. Rock and roll guitar instrumental classics. The Ventures. If you're in England, the Shadows. Think the Shadows. Trey and Eddie. Link Ray. But you know, post Rumble. The 60s output. Lonnie Mack. There's 2 tracks by Lonnie Mack on this thing. Memphis and Ram. There's other bands. Oh, Tick Tail. And his Tail Tones. Let's go tripping. That's the neighborhood where we're heading for, okay? When you turn this on YouTube. But it's not even as rocking as that. Because you got that toy keyboard going on. You got keyboards, you got some guitar. You got a variety of stuff here, some kind of jazz, bossa nova. One with Bo Diddley beat. I'll get to that in a minute. I say 4 tracks. Well, 3 tracks from here and a single that didn't make this album for some reason. I guess. And, it's 12 songs, 31 minutes. So, yeah, The Ventures, The Shadows, 50-60 soundtracks. It's their 4th studio record. There's apparently a greatest hits out there. Says their 5th full length. They pretend to be mechanical men from space. So it's a bit kitschy. Quiche. The cool word is quiche, which is schlock. I like schlock sometimes. I was raised on schlock. Well, maybe I'll get to that in a minute. So, there's all kinds of things on here. Lachka's Heart Rate has that Bo Diddley beat. But the song I Saved with a Bo Diddley beat is a single from last year, Robo Diddley. I'm a big Bo Diddley guy. You give me some Bo Diddley beat, I'm in. I'm in, that's it. And so, of course, I found that when I'm doing my research on YouTube and, oh, what's this? Robo Diddley. It came out as a single last year. The 3 songs from the album we were talking about, they came out last Friday, March 20th. Theme from Optigan. A Strange New World. My friend heard that clanging. He said exactly what he thought it was that was doing the clanging. It was a percussion instrument. It's akin to what you hear when you approach an American railroad crossing. Clang, clang, clang. It's that sound. That instrument. Well, according to what I read, when I tried to Google it, might be a brake drum. Like what's in your car, a brake drum, or a steel ball plate, or a railroad spike. It's one of those. Being beat on in a certain rhythm, like you hear when you approach, when a train's coming, you're approaching the crossing, and they don't want you to die, trying to cross the railroad crossing when the train's coming. You know the sound. Because you stop when you hear it. And good for you, continue to do that. So there's all kinds of things here. You'll bit bossa nova, and, you'll bit jazz. It rocks too. And, I just got into this. Yeah, at first I kind of went, am I going to listen to this? Can I really recommend this? We're supposed to be action rock corner. We're supposed to rock, babe. But you may have noticed I'm old. I was subjected to too much easy listening as a lad. It was a thing in the record stores. There was an easy listening section because old people need easy listening, allegedly. responsible adults need easy listening. You know, and we like a mellow, we want some edge to our mellowness. We're action right corner, right? So like Hawkwind, Space Rack, oh yeah. You know, some Maggot Brain Funkadelic, oh yeah. Mellow, edge, get some edge going on. Oh, some fusion jazz. Yeah, fusion jazz. Well, this is different than that. And of course, the bulk of easy listening is now found in the, depending on where in the world you are. In America, the dollar bin, the franc bin, the pound bin, maybe even cheaper than that. Yeah, we were clearing out the grandparents' house or your mom's house, you know, and you take it, you're emptying the house to sell it. Oh, there's a record collection. I don't want this crap. You take it to the record store, get pennies on a dollar. You say thank you. Heck, you may even donate the darn things to the store, because the store goes, hey, it's going to go straight to the dollar section. Yes, it does. And it was a whole industry about easy listening. And record labels back in the 50s and 60s thought easy listening. So what people, well, a lot of people want easy listening. You know, you're in the office. Can't be too rowdy in the office. You play the wave, whatever light jazz station your market has, and that's what you get. So this is a bit more edge than your light jazz station. There's more edge than that here, but not by much. And it's cool. It's retro. Did I mention they have a review in Shindig? Shindig used to be a TV show back in the day for the hip bands at the time, the hip rock bands in the 50s and 60s, Shindig. So they named the magazine after that. Have a review of Les Robots. This is a recent band. The record just came out Friday, the 20th, March 20th. And, you know, they found it, this fourth record. So there you go. I'm going to repeat. I had to start this a couple times, so I forget what I just said. So I kept 4 songs. I mentioned A Strange New World with the railroad crossing thing. Railing on Sound Waves. That's cool. And there's a video for that with your grandparents dancing on Shindig or whatever TV show it was. I don't think they admit to what TV show they grabbed the footage from. But they're shaking their tubas. The people in Poland figured that out. They know exactly, you with the high SAT scores, the good grades, you know what I'm referring to when I say shake it. So they're shaking that. So Railing on Sound Waves is cool. It has a nice video, but the video's not on the album. When you check it on YouTube, you have to find the video separately for Railing on Sound Waves. And I listened to this for more than 24 hours. Because on Saturdays, I'm in mixed company. Can't be too edgy. So yeah, once a week, you notice one day a week, Uncle Richard is a little bit not as hard rocking as usual. Maybe it's garage rock or Les Robots. I love it. I kept 4 Les Robot songs, 3 from the record, and I didn't admit Robo Diddley, which is a single that came out last year. I'm not sure if it came out from a record before then. I don't think it did. They released it as a single last year, but somehow it didn't make the cut for the record this year. Robo Diddley. Do have a Bo Diddley beat. Lachka's Heart Rate. One of the tracks here. You play me some Bo Diddley beat, I'm in. What can I say? Did I mention they're from the Netherlands? Netherlands, yes. And they're touring. They pretend to be robots from space, but I don't know. Do they wear a costume or something, makeup, to pretend not to be human beings when they're on a gig? But they pretend to be robots. Production's cool. There's nothing slow. There's no lyrics to this. There's instrumentals. There's some samples. Goes on. Theme from Optigan. They got their hands on that promo thing from Motel about how cool. Come on, kids, it's cool. The Optigan. Look all the sounds you can make. And wasn't it then? It's retro hip now. Oh yeah, you play this mixed company. That's an entire point for a while. Listen to it. It is on YouTube. And if there's anything that offends you, unless you're offended by your current grandmother when she was young, back in the 60s, your great-grandmother maybe, shaking her tupa for the camera. In a modest dress, not in short dress. It's a nice modest dress, just above the knee. Not like the Cramps videos or something where it gets the old decadent. No. It's a nice video. You can play it for the pastor. It's fine. And if there's anything that offends you, I missed it. You like this video? I had to give this 3 shots to get this straight. I hope I got it right now. If you like this video, give it a like, please. Subscribe to Astronaut Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen. Because, did I talk you into this mood yet? Those robots. Intermission Optigan. And come back. And what do you think? And leave that in the comments. And for latest in action rock, energy rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly. It reminds me of certain stuff that Poison Ivy from the Cramps releases nowadays. Sometimes. But what she releases in those collections are edgier than this. So psychobilly, rockabilly, psych music, stoner, anything that rocks. And yeah, it does rock. Just a touch there. We'll have it for you on the Action Rock Corner. It's fun. Have fun with your music. Play for the kids, the small kids. They may decide they like it. They should. It's good for children's music. It is, actually. And it's fresh. Even though it takes after music before you were born, it's fresh. I like it. You may like it too. But like I warned you, gotta be a mood. Gotta be that certain mood. Otherwise, well, you're going to be pissed at me. This isn't Slayer. No, it's not Slayer. It's retro 60s. Easy listening, rock, bossa nova, jazz stuff. And it's fun. Play it for the grandkids. Or kids, depending on what generation you're from. Bless your heart. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.